full strength would allow them to challenge the defending champion Lakers, but now really all bets are off. Let's take a look at the ramifications of this injury to Klay Thompson, the Warriors' 5-time All-Star guard. Thompson will now miss his second straight NBA season. You recall he suffered that torn ACL in his left knee during Game 6 of the 2019 Finals against Toronto. Now we probably won't see him back in game action before October of 2021. Specifically, what will they miss? Well, Thompson is one of the NBA's best two-way threats. He's made the third most threes of anyone since entering the league in 2011. He's got the lowest field goal percentage allowed by guards, 42.2%, since Second Spectrum began tracking in 2013-14. And the injury definitely hurts the Warriors' chances at winning another title. According to Caesars Sportsbook by William Hill, the Warriors were 8-1 to win the title prior to the Klay news. Those odds have now fallen to 20-1 since. But now help is on the way. According to our Adrian Wojnarowski, the Warriors are close to acquiring Kelly Oubre from the Thunder. Oubre had just been dealt to Oklahoma City Monday as part of the Chris Paul trade to the Suns. Here's a reaction on today's developments from the Warriors right now, starting with GM.
He may be able to help, but he's no Klay Thompson.
It hurts. It hurts the longer you get to experience life with people, the more pain you have. But that's why you get invested in these relationships. That's why it's special. That's why over here, maybe there'll be a statue of that guy. He's Klay has a strength of will, but right now it's a tough day for him.
Damn,
it hurts.
Man.
He'll get to a place, I think, where he's on the road.
It's tough.
But right now, like you or I or anybody, this is a tough day for him to hear that news. It's hard. It's tough.
Dang.
Adrian Wojnarowski joins me now with the very latest on this story. Shocking on so many levels, Woj. And there was some initial optimism coming from the Warriors regarding the severity of Klay's injury, and then the bad news came down. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, he had the imaging in Southern California today, and a clean tear of his right Achilles. And I talked to his agent, Greg Lawrence, who said, there's optimism about how this will heal, that they expect he'll be able to heal 100%. He'll be ready for the start of next season. But this is a blow to Klay Thompson, to the Warriors. He just finished a rigorous rehab on the ACL injury that kept him out all of last year. And now mentally he's got to get prepared for what's a more difficult rehab with the Achilles.
So let's remember that the Warriors went to 5 straight NBA Finals, right? And then the league's worst record last season. And then they draft James Wiseman second overall last night. And then the Klay news, losing him for a year. What a roller coaster ride for this franchise, Woj. So what are their options moving forward? And of course, we reported the news about the possibility of Kelly Oubre coming over.
Yeah, that Kelly Oubre deal is going to get done. They're finalizing it. He's coming from Oklahoma City. Think of this, though. You talk about the commitment in Golden State to win. He's got a $14 million salary. They're absorbing it into a trade exception. So they're going to send picks back. But the luxury tax bill on that $14 million is an $80 million bill for Golden State. Kelly Oubre will be an $80 million player for them next season. Now, he doesn't replace Klay Thompson, but given what's on the market, there's a shortage of good shooting guards in free agency. I think they maximize what was out there. He's a good player, Klay Thompson's a Hall of Famer, and certainly synonymous with that Warrior dynasty.
There's absolutely no way to replace him. So what other options besides Oubre, or would that be it based on the salary, the $80 million?
Yeah, they're going to have the biggest luxury tax bill in NBA history. I think right now, around, I think in the neighborhood of 130 million plus. I don't know if there's much more they can bring out, especially in a climate where the Warriors have those luxury seats. They're the most lucrative in the league, and they may not be able to have any fans, at least for the start of the NBA season.
Exactly. Remember, this is the problem for all teams, but in particular, with an injury like this, we're only 12 days away from training camp beginning when the Warriors get this news. So Woj keeps up to date on Oubre and anything else.
Thanks, Sage.
Kevin?
Man, my heart goes out to Klay Thompson, that he get well. Man, I feel bad because he worked so hard to get, the rehab and get back to his normal self, and then this happens, another injury. Oh my gosh, my prayers go out to him, man, for mental strength, and to, for a speedy recovery, man. My heart goes out to you, Klay. My heart goes out to you. My prayers are with you, man, for strength, and hopefully, you'll be back in 2021 season, man. 2021, 22 of next year. That's tough.